ladies. Yeah. Lend me some sugar. I am your neighbor. Come on, shake it. Shake it. Shake it. Anyhow. All right. What's up, George? How you doing, buddy? Probably just me. I'm not thinking we're going to get Bronxers tonight. Jim, Scotty, what's up, you guys? Glad you can make it in. We do have 3 more unsold teams if anybody wants them. If not, no worries. I'm willing to run a clearance deal if anybody wants them. Otherwise, I'll keep them. So. But no worries otherwise. We only have 1 auto, so I'm going to go crazy. We're going to go $25 break credit this time. Well, sounds good, Scotty. Well, give me your guess for an auto before you fall asleep, brother. All right. Ownership. Bill, welcome back, buddy. It's been a minute. Thanks for hopping in. He's on the Cardinals, Bill Struble. Luther Burden III. That'd be sick. Falcons are me still for now. Nick Hammers from Hammers Hits on the Ravens. Joe Desky on the Bills. The Browns just recently. Thanks, buddy. The Steelers and the Giants. Los Gigantes. Excuse me. Carl Gallagher on the Panthers. It does. Luther Burden III. Giants. That's a good guess too, Scotty. That'd be sweet. George on the Bears and the Patriots. Hosby on the Bengals and Commanders. Struble on his Cowboys. Tony Teeter on his Broncos. Stanton picking up the Lions along with his Chiefs. I got the Packers and Texans for now. Vanover on the Colts. I got the Jags. Aaron Malin on the Raiders and Titans. Harlan Benner on the Chargers. Jim Jennings on his Rams and Dolphins. Dave Rosen on his Vikings. Matthew Morvac Gallagher hopping in towards the end here and help out. He hopped on the Saints. Corey Markle from Fat Uncle Breaks on the Jets. He has a memorabilia and card break mixed together. Some megas and a mini helmet, I believe, or 2. So check that out over at Fat Uncle. Lariz on his Niners. Andrew there on his Seahawks. Josh Hancock on his Bucks. And that's everybody, I believe. Everybody in our neighborhood is pretty stinking excited because our Mariners clinched tonight the division. First time in 24 years, so pretty exciting. Sorry, somebody helping me out with my internet stuff. So, yeah, pretty exciting in the old Northwest. Let's see, it's got a little tilt. Let's see, is it that way? Nope, that made it worse. Let's go. Jim, that's not helping. Let's go. I think that's pretty flat. Okay. Yeah, well, it's pretty exciting up here. There you go, George. So Jim's going Ewers. All right. We are on Ethernet. I did a speed test beforehand. As long as it doesn't go out again on us. So we're trying. I've been looking into fiber cable. It's not the good stuff's not in our area yet. So I've been trying some other stuff. Good morning. Oh, I guess it is after midnight there. Aren't you in Missouri? It's still only like 11:45 there, aren't you, Fat Uncle? Thanks for hopping in, Corey. Want to give me your guess for auto? Ownership's not too tricky to, or not ownership, product, not much. We got a little tin. Anybody wants the tin, say the word. Otherwise, I'm going to throw it in one of these 6 peoples. But if you want it, to say it right now. That's a good guess, Side Uncle. And then we got our Score Mega and our Donruss. Our extra tonight, we're going to grab a blaster of 2023 of something. I'm not sure what yet. We'll throw a 2023 blaster of something in here. So, not 23, sorry, 24, excuse me. Mason Taylor for Coco. Okay, let's get our displays up. Thanks you guys again for filling this. I do have baseball ready to drop. Unfortunately, not Bowman Chrome. I'm waiting for that to come. But I do got a Prism hobby and a Leaf hobby of some sort. So, could be a fun baseball break with some big hits. All right. Let's start off with the 10. Actually, let's start off with a score pack to get things warmed up. Let's do a score treat. This will be our first prize, first card out. Can't just go right to a 10. All right, so Falcons is me, so we're going to go to the next card. Unless somebody wants them, it's still for sale. Falcons again, oh my gosh, it's destined. And our rookie is Martinez for the Mariners, for the Seahawks. Go M's, right, Corey? Let's go. So excited. So Seahawks is the first prize, so I'll roll the dice for Andrew. I'll give him a few minutes. Sometimes he pops in. We still got a chance for that #1 seed, too. I think we're only a game back at Toronto, so. And the big dumper hit his 60th home run tonight. Heck yeah. You gotta give him the MVP. I know you're a Yankees fan, Scotty, but you gotta give it to, wouldn't you say, the big dumper? He plays the toughest position in sports, or at least in baseball. And to hit 60 home runs. I know you might be biased as a Yankees fan, but I feel like even you, Scotty, would have to admit that's impressive. Plus, Judge just wins MVPs every year. So I think 60 home runs has got to mean something. Big dumper Prez. Once again, if anybody wants the 10, let me know. Otherwise, it's going to get randomly thrown in. Yes, exactly. Gold glove catcher. Batting average, yeah. Got to count for something, though, when you win your division. Okay, I'm just going to do all of them here. Aaron, welcome in. That'd be sick. I hope so. That's weird. That's only one turn that way. That's kind of cool. Welcome in, Aaron. Aaron knows the assignment. He just climbs right in. So right off the top, I didn't know they did that. That's kind of cool. Trey Harris on a beautiful blue foil. The rookies. And then a nice Tyler Warren coming out right away for the Colts. ETN. Shaheed on a purple. Let's leave that up. Zach Bond and Greg the Leg Zero Line. Let's keep it going. Maybe the best of all time kick returners. Devin Hester on a purple. Luther Burden coming out right away. Nice. And then a throwback Walter Nolan rookie for the Cardinals and Bill Struble. And then Victor Cruz, Brock Purdy. And we'll get to know him on Thursday night when we play the Cardinals. You got to be kidding me. Yeah, definitely buying my internet at Walmart. You can tell, right? Pay so much goddamn money to Comcast, and they just keep screwing me over. It's more like Temu internet, actually, at this point in time, I believe. Up next, we got a purple Derek Harmon for their Steelers. Demario Douglas, and then a Ted McMillan rated rookie retro. That is cool looking. I haven't seen one of those before. Congratulations, Carl, on that. That's a good player, too. Whew. Internet brought to you by Temu. Yeah, talked to one of my tech buddies, did a whole test today, sent him the numbers. He's like, oh, that's plenty enough time, plenty enough power to stream. I'm like, well, then why does it keep cutting out? And he's like, well, that you're going to have to talk to your internet company. I'm like, oh, boy. That's a pretty good tin. Look at that, guys. That's a beautiful tin. A blue Trey Harris. We got Ted McMillan rated rookies, Burden, Warren, and then a purple Harmon. That's a pretty sick tin for the price. That's awesome. Okay, I'm going to roll the dice for Andrew. First prize out. We got a 6 times 6 equals 36. That makes it easy. Off the back, Tyler Sash. Oshante, number to 300, safety out of Iowa. Not real familiar with Tyler Sash. Okay, I think we're good now. No kidding, George. Or could they call us from the moon? Dun, dun, dun. Conspiracy theory. Okay. I think we're good now. Okay, here we go. Let's go with some little score action. Should get our first numbered out of here. I'd never thought about conspiracy theorists until I went to Florida with my cousin, and he lives right next to Cape Canaveral, and he just kept raising all these questions. I'm like, I don't know, dude. But they told us it was real, so it has to be real, right? So I never even questioned it until he started putting it in my head, and I'm like, I want to choose to believe it's real. I want to choose to believe that we went to the moon. So that's what I'm going to go with. And I hope they get back soon and they can prove it was real. That would be amazing. I hope Elon sends up his death robots to go check it out and can prove it was real. Be careful saying that on stream. Elon might come after me. Just kidding, Elon. You're the best. You haven't opened these yet. They are the worst. The blasters weren't bad, but these megas are insane. These packs are you'd think they were holding super valuable cards in them. Oh, great. It's popping up on the map. Just kidding, everybody. Just kidding. That's funny. It's been 3 Browns in a row on top of the packs. All 3 Browns are actually playing really good this year. So it's pretty crazy. Okay. Princely, you manly man. Can you see why I would say that? It kind of almost looks like it, does it? Princely, you manly man. Going out to Carl. Michael Williams. Celebration on a James Cook. Sack Dexter Lawrence. We got a red Joe Mixon. Base, we got Rich Gannon. Trent Green. Eckler. Oh, sad he got hurt. Scantling. He was I haven't seen him touch the ball with the Seahawks. I wonder if they cut him. Matt Stafford. Gino. George Pickens. Roquan. Laporta. And Alex Anzalone. That game was crazy the other night. I did not expect the Lions to beat up the Ravens. What did you guys think? This kind of surprised me a little bit. We got a Harold Fannin. He's been playing really good. Good young tight end. Holy smokes. He had 1,500 yards receiving last year for Bowling Green. That kid could be good. All right, Raheem Sanders, rookie. Jalen Warren on a... Oh, that's our patch. Bonus patch? What? There we go. Joe Desky getting our patch. Jalen Warren on a zoned in. Dude, Henry is so good. But yeah, his fumbleitis lately has been weird. I mean, that punch, though, was so perfect. Like, I think most running backs would have dropped after that punch. That was like the perfect punch. So, it's still very, very sad, I know, for you. All right, league leaders, we got Mr. Bowers and Rodgers. Caleb Johnson, rookie on a red for the Steelers. Lots of Steelers cards coming out, kind of surprisingly. DeAndre Swift, Xavier, Kenny Anderson. David Montgomery, man, he still looked good last night. Sherwood, Jackson Smith, he's been a stud this year so far. Eddie Pinheiro, the hero for the Niners. Jonnu Smith and Aiden's looking good again, too. He came back healthy this year. All right, another Brownie, Mason Graham. We'll double bubble him with Fannin. Jack Beck. Or Betch, I'm not sure which. Trayvon Walker. Jalen Milroe on a throwback. There we go. Jerome Bettis on a red. More Steelers. Blake Corum. I guess he might get some touches soon. Baker. DJ Moore. CeeDee Lamb. Chris Boswell. Bigsby. And Anthony Munoz. So not a bad little score box. We got a bonus blaster, which is nice. Not blaster, sorry, bonus patch card. My brain's a little tired. It's been a weird day. I had to go out and kill my route so I could get off in time to go do my MRI this afternoon, evening before I got off. So it's kind of a weird day. Alrighty. Jahmyr Gibbs. Lamar. Drake London. Quinshawn, another Brownie. Tootin's looking pretty good for the Jags, too. Brian Thomas. Whoa. Cards are falling everywhere. Brian Thomas Jr. is not looking good so far. Kind of weird. Van Ginkel. Throwback DK as a Seahawk, even though the other card shows him as a Steeler. Pacheco. Herbert's looking great. Brazil. Tony Dorsett. Loved him. And Njoku. Jared Goff looked awesome. And Jaden. Nick Bolton, more base. Nick Benito, Devondre Sweat, T. Higgins, Alex Highsmith, Debo, Brian Thomas, Bryce Young, Tarkenton, Edrin, Jaden Hickens rookie, and Nick Amanawari for the Seahawks. I'm just going to finish the stack. We're almost off here. Dickerson, Anthony Richardson. We got a red of Jaden Daniels, nice. And then Bo Nix, Sanders still, and a Penix. Like all the quarterbacks coming out there at the end. Okay. So Andrew picking up a Milroe throwback. Out to Haas. I'm surprised Haas hasn't stopped by yet. He might have gone. Maybe he went to sleep tonight. I don't know. A little tootin'. And Judkins for the Brownies. Like maybe some of you. Oh, we're getting a little choppy. Sorry for the choppiness. It's way better now than it was the other day. Yikers. What did I say? Oh. Okay, what I was going to say now. Doesn't take much to distract you like a puppy. Squirrel. Nice looking second year Jaden card. And a little Millie Vanilli Monroe. Milrow. Then there's Seahawks. Okay. Some sleevers. Let's get the rest of the stack going. Should have our numbered card coming out of here. Kind of cool we got a patch in a number though. Came home to about 10 kids playing volleyball in the backyard. So I had a little get together after school. Well, and I think that little stint in Minnesota, I agree, George. Kevin O'Connell seems to make everybody look good, or fix quarterbacks. I mean, Sam Darnold has looked pretty good the last few weeks with the Seahawks. Even Carson Wentz looked good last week. So, is he the quarterback whisperer? Okay. All right, Phil Maffa. Anybody coming in late, if you haven't given me your guess for an auto, please do so. It says we're up to like between 6 and 9, depending on the numbers. But if anybody's coming in late, give me your guess for an auto. All right, Phil Maffa, rookie. Tyleek Williams. Drake Man, a celebration. Nick Benito on a sock attack. We got a red Membu. Armand Membu going out to Corey Markle. Sean Bateman. Winslow. Pollard. Stingley. Vince Young. Warren Moon. And Puka Puka. All right, then we got Freiermuth, Dalton Schultz, Jalen Colker, rookie Kalel Mullings, little Will Howard for the Steelers. We'll sleeve up quarterbacks. I mean, they'll all get sleeved, but yeah, for Jahmyr Gibbs, Cooper DeJean, our Bucky Irving is our numbered, going to $4.99 for Josh Hancock. Tearing it up as a second-year player, too. That's a nice looking gold. Looks cool, especially with the creamsicle. Nice looking card going out to Hancock. And we got a red Matthew, and Cooper, Calcaterra, Keenan Allen. Forrest Buckner, Irving, Joe Green, and Joe offense and Calcaterra. I know it's pretty awesome for you to get a card made of you. I mean, I'd be super stoked too. So it is for the Bucks. Little Bucky. We got a red Membu. So when it gets choppy, is it booting you guys? Because the numbers go from like 9 to 2, so I wasn't sure. It's going choppy for a second and then coming back, which is, at least it's coming back. I'm just leaving it top loading right now, so we're not really missing anything, but. Okay. Looks like we're kind of back again for a little bit anyway. Shamar Stewart, Tyler Warren again. Nice. Josh Jacobs, Dingleheimer Smith, Mason Graham for the Brownies. We got a red Derrick Henry, nice one there for the Ravens and Nick Hammers. Trent Dilfer, Joe Cribbs, Jeffrey Simmons, Jordan Love, Raheem Mostert, T.J. Hawkinson, Devontae Adams, Troy Franklin, Algier, and Brian Urlacher. Another one, another Brownie, Mason Graham coming out. A throwback. All right. DJ Giddens. Oh, Marion Hampton. I think he's going to get some more touches going forward. DK Metcalf. TJ Watt. Jamar Chase. Xavier McKinney. Isaiah Likely. Ramondre Stevenson. He may not get many touches after the fumble. We'll see. Van Ginkel. Gates. Rippin. Mapu. EJ Speed. Jonathan Taylor looks awesome. Aeneas Williams. Let's finish up the stack here. Mr. Kicker, Cameron Dicker. Josh Downs. TJ Watt. Tua. Tyler Bass. Here we go. Doug Williams. Cam Ward coming out. There we go, Titans. Savion Williams. Ken Houston on our first ballot. Jamar on a league leaders. Then we got a red Jared Goff. And then Garendo, Peyton Wilson, Trey Tucker, man, he went off. And Joe Burrow. So him and Trey Benson, I think, will be the number 1 and 2 like pickups this week for fantasy. So Marion for the Chargers, Cam for the Titans. Okay. Let's do a 23 blaster. Why not? Let's do it. Why not? Or not 23. I keep saying 23. 24 blaster. How about an optic blaster throw-in, guys? Thank you guys for helping fill this. Especially a lot of people came through here at the end of the night and helped grab a team so we can make it work. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to go till Friday. And instead, hopefully I can drop baseball tomorrow. And we'll do baseball Friday night. Because the internet is much, much better at night for some reason until we can get things resolved with Comcast. That's what we're going to have to kind of do, I think, unfortunately. Because usually Sunday mornings used to be great, and it was horrible Sunday morning. So, oh, let me roll prizes. So we had a patch for Giuseppe. Roll the dice. We have 1 times 3. So card 3. 1, 2, 3. That's kind of funny. Like, what are the odds? Card 3 was actually a Keon Coleman patch out of Absolute. With him as a Bills fan, that's kind of funny. So Joe Desky picking up that guy. And our other prize was the numbered card going out to Josh Hancock. So we'll roll the dice for him. 5 times 3. So 15 is the number we're looking for. That's awesome, Coco. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Hancock picking up the score pack. Sorry it isn't better, bud. You never know in there. Where is it at, Corey? How far do you got to drive? Okay, so let's get into this optic now as our extra today. Thanks you guys again for filling this. I tried to keep prices pretty low. I wish I would have been able to get 2 boxes, but just finance is a little bit tough right now. We've been a lot of. I'm not trying to complain. Just poor choices of my own fault. So a little bit tighter than that. Okay, looks like we're back. That's the one thing with the Ethernet. It seems like they come back a lot faster, and we don't actually have to start over. So that's the difference that I've found. So It might glitch for a second. I stopped the minute I saw it glitch. So that way there's no sleight of hand. Okay, y'all, here we go. Hopefully this helps some people out with our extra. CeeDee Lamb, Aaron Rodgers. We got a pink Michael Pratt going out to the Bucks and Josh. Troy Taylor, the kicker, going out to the Bears. Pacheco, Mosley, and a pink Jaden Hicks going out to the Chiefs. Chiefs and Stanton. The Bears and George getting a little kicker card. That's what you were chasing, bud. And a pink Michael Pratt going out to Hancock. Josh. He did pretty good in basketball last time, so he's hoping for a little better, even better in the old football. Gotta love the kicker cards. Torrey Taylor. Is he still even on the team? Just need to get you a kicker auto, right? All right, Cooper DeJean, nice. Joey B. Dallas Goedert. Quentin Johnston on a silver. His cards, he was like nowhere, and then all of a sudden he keep getting better and better. That's cool. Keon Coleman base, and a Gabe Davis. It's a nice silver Quentin Johnston. Like he's remember those rookie cards, he was so disappointing, but he's really coming along well this year. He started getting better last year too, but especially this year. Little Cooper for Bobby D. Oh, that's not going there. Let's go here. Not bad. And a silver Quentin. Really good receiver this year. Okay, let's keep it up. Booty, booty, booty. Rocking everywhere. Bucky Irving on a potential. There we go, Bucks. That's a nice card. Go with your numbered Bucky. Byron Murphy for the Seahawks. Swift and Jamal Williams. And our next pink, Troy Franklin for the Broncos. Another guy who's got to come into his own. Bucky. Tucky. Well, anybody else have any fun plans for the weekend? Sounds like Corey's got a pretty sick weekend planned. I can tell you guys mine. We have a concert. We're going to see a guy named Ned Ledoux. In the 90s, his father, Chris Ledoux, was a pretty big country star. He sings usually a few of his songs, dad's songs. Pretty entertaining. Kind of slow, but chill. And then Saturday night, we're going to another concert. This time the band Old Dominion, country band that's actually very entertaining. So we got a pretty chock busy weekend. Oh, there you go, George. Tyrone Tracy, Kyle Pitts, Jalen Hyatt, Chris Jenkins on a silver for the Bengals. And Bengals are Hosby. And a JJ coming out for the Vikings. There we go. The bonuses always seem to help a few people. There we go, helping out the Vikings for sure. And the Giants are Joe Desky getting a little Tyrone Tracy. So JJ helping out the Vikings. Dave Rose now picking one of those up. And then Chris Jenkins getting a silver going out to Bengals and Hosby. So only one QB out of that. But we've got a nice Bucky, though, too, and a couple decent pinks. So